Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Chris Key, and I'm here with Afrodan. We're over here playing
Yo,
this 2K demo. Right now, I'm about to show you how to get the most attributes and build a godlike build. Unfortunately, I played too much of the damn demo, so I can't play the game, but I'm just gonna give you the stats. This is a point guard. Right now, this is generic. As you see the pie chart, you see the profile, speed is through the roof, acceleration through the roof. You get 424 on this. I would use either this one here to start your god build, or I believe this is the one that's going to give you 434. Speed acceleration will still be 88. Yeah, 433. So these two are the best god builds if you want to use them so far. These two pie charts. Now, as you can see, one of them builds on slashing with a little bit of playmaking. The other one goes short up slashing, straight up playmaking, no shooting. So if you want to be a shooter in your 90s, hold your own, at least stay at the 70s, but you still want to attack the basket, I would choose this one. This is technically the one I use, and I'm going to show you my god build real quick. You can copy this build. Make sure you give all the credit to your boy Chris Keon. While we do this build make real quick, we'll talk to Afro about his build and see what he's making on his end and why he decided to make that build. Afro,
all right.
this is the first time
Yo,
we might have made a YouTube video together. So, bro,
it's crazy.
yeah, I know, right? So, what made you decide to make your build? What is your build? Can you tell us the height, the pie chart, everything?
Currently the bill I got is a 7-3, 7-3 rebounding. Like it's like slashing, rebounding, and a defensive bill all in one.
Hmm.
I don't. The pie chart that I chose, it was the one that had the most defense and then the most, finishing.
Right.
It was like those two was like cut in half. Yeah, what made me go with that build is pretty much I just want to get boards and dunk on people. I want to be like a support character to my teammates. I know
Right.
most of my friends making a point guard, so I want to, be able to grab boards for them. You know, slam the ball down when I need to.
Hey, need that in these streets. For real, for real,
Yeah,
for
I'm trying to
real.
be a support character, man.
So, it's called a paint beast.
Yeah, that's what
That's,
they labeled me as. They labeled me as a paint beast. That's what it's
that's a
called.
crazy name, dog.
Yeah, paint beast. I can do everything in the paint, but he not too good. His shooting is like at a
Hmm.
60, like 63 or something. For mid-range and three-point. So the shooting ain't too good, but he can do everything in the paint.
But he
When
can
it
still,
comes
he
to
still go, he still go
posting,
hard though.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Because his rebounding is crazy. His post moves is crazy. His defense is crazy. Everything in the paint, my build controls that. But outside of the paint, not so much.
How many total finishing, defensive, shooting, and playmaking badges he got?
I can't remember exactly because I'm still,
Hmm.
messing around with the badges and stuff. I'm making another build right now that's
Right.
similar to it, so I can get, the most bang for my butt. I edit that out the video. The most bang for my buck. Most bang for my
Right.
buck. But
Right. Right. Right.
yeah, I don't remember. I know I put Hall of Fame Intimidator. I think
Hmm.
I had gold. They changed the name of all the badges, but pretty much
Right.
when you back down somebody to the paint, I had that on gold,
Hmm.
and I had like a whole bunch of other defensive badges too, and then I had a few Hall of Fame, like slashing badges. I mean like dunking badges.
Right. Right. There's a couple of really good ones. Any badge so far that kind of sticks out to you that you think might be the best badge to use for that build?
Man, that Intimidator badge is lit.
That intimidator
That
badge is
man
literally the only reason
is
I
lit,
want, I
bro.
need defensive stats. No cap. I need
Yeah,
intimidator. Like, you
that
gotta have
Intimidator
that
badge is
badge on
crazy.
gold, and it's does so much. That's the reason around.
Hmm.
So the build that I'm working on right now, the tweak right now is 16 finishing badges, 16 shooting badges, 13 playmaking badges, and 7 defensive rebounding badges. Now as a playmaker, you might want playmaking badges more, but in this game, there's only a couple of them I think that would help me a little bit more. So there's only a couple of those I'm not really fucking with right now. Just being honest with y'all. So I think this is it. I think this is what we're gonna do. Actually, I'll cut some of these finishing badges down and put them on defense. All right, so now we got 15 finishing badges, 16 shooting badges, 13 playmaking badges, 10 defensive badges, 1 rebound badge, and this player is looking pretty solid. Should his build? I like to make them defined, or like I like to make them built. I don't know why, but I do. But it's like what I learned is body shape affects their body weight. No cap. See, he
Yeah,
go.
body shape affect the body weight. I thought they said it wasn't gonna matter.
That's what they say, but I feel like they move differently. I bid a built player before, and he literally moved just a little bit differently than I would like. You know.
Hmm.
All right, so here's the trick. If you want to go max stats with this build and still dunk like a god at later build, you can drop him to 6 feet. You're a point guard. It's okay in this game to be at 6 feet. Now you won't be able to block in the paint, but you don't need to get down there low. You need to stay on your defensive grind. But you could drop his weight to 155 feet, 155 pounds. Me personally, I'm gonna keep him somewhere at 6'1" because the offensive build beast increase. I just dig it with it. So I'm gonna drop him to 160 pounds. I'm gonna drop his wingspan. As you can see, it still goes down a little bit, but his ball handling almost gets to 90. His shooting goes up to the high 80s, and he still can dunk at max, and he still can drive at max. And his close shot is still a 90 at max. Alright, now as you can see here, he has 4 takeover choices. Shot creator, athletic slasher, playmaker, or spot up shooter, which we all know as sharpshooter. Now, since this is a co-op video, my boy Afro, I'm gonna ask him, since this is my boy, I'll probably play with him a lot. As your point guard, what do you want more? You want him to be a spot up shooter on takeover? Do you want him to be a slasher on takeover? You want him to be a shot creator on takeover? You want him to be a playmaker on takeover? He can do it
I
all
prefer
normally.
either.
Hmm.
I prefer either shot creating or either the playmaking. Not really slashing because
Hmm.
my build kind of needs to be in the paint a lot, so that'll
Right.
kind of affect me because my build can't really space the floor. I mean, I can, but if you dish the ball out to me, more than likely I'm not going to make that shot.
Right, right.
But
And
yeah,
sharpshooting
shot
is,
creating
yeah,
or
it's
playmaking is good.
and sharpshooting. What do you about that? You think it's just too standstill? I think sharpshooting is too standstill for point guards this year. I'm gonna be honest.
Uh, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, if me and you say we used to run twos, we could
Hmm.
make it work because I got that bruiser on Hall. I mean, not bruiser. What is it called? Brick wall on Hall of Fame. So I
True.
mean,
Just knock
with
them down.
teamwork, we can make it work. Yeah, me and you, we could make it work. But if you're not playing with me, then I'm not
Yeah.
playing with a good
Shot
center.
creator would be better because I
I
can
would,
create my
yeah,
own
shot
shot.
creator.
Yeah. See, I like the shot creator. It is pretty OP. Sharpshooter just seems like insane this year. I'm not gonna hold you up. If you have a sharpshooter badge, you're not missing unless you just don't know how to shoot. But I like to be mobile, so I'm gonna go with the shot creator, and the build is complete. And as you can see, he's an offensive threat. He plays like Damian Lillard, Kevin Johnson, and John Wall. That's a crazy, crazy, crazy build spectrum. And I told you, I'm not going to get a chance to play the game. I already hit my maximum number of players. But there you go. If you wanted to make yourself a shooter and an offensive threat player, you got him. He's 6'1", 160 pounds. There you go. You got any build questions, come and holler at your boy. I'll be making builds all throughout the year. Afro will be making builds throughout the year. I'm Chris Keon, and stay classy, YouTube. Peace.